Alrighty guys, welcome to my NBA free pick video here today for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. My name is Brock Page and I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. And the purpose of these free videos is to possibly spark some interest in you joining a membership on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. I'd love to have you over there. It's a safe and secure website. It's kind of like OnlyFans, except I get to keep my clothes on. You don't want to see that anyway. I have a bunch of different memberships and packages on that site, and it gives you an opportunity to see which one of these picks on these videos that I'm actually betting on personally. I currently have over 535 members who are signed up and active on that site right now. And if you want to see each and every one of my personal bets on that site, games that I personally have my own action on, my recommendation is to sign up for my full access, all-inclusive Chairman package. Chairman members get access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days if you sign up here today. The math works out to be just $3.33 a day. And as an added bonus, guys, you're also going to get access to my video podcast every single day as well, where I break down each and every one of my personal plays in video format. Now, guys, I'm 7-3 in my last 10 NHL tier package bets on that site as well. And of course, that package is included with your Chairman membership. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start off with the Sixers at the Nets, 1 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Philadelphia's -2 on the road, totals 209. Now, the Sixers are going to work without Joel Embiid. He's got a sprained knee right now, may be out until next week. That's what it's looking like. And that's certainly bad news underneath the basket because Philly's already a bottom 5 offensive rebounding team on the road. Now, they're facing a Brooklyn squad who plays some really tough defense despite the results of this series. The Nets are currently in the top 5 right now in defensive field goal percentage at home. Nick Claxton, he has a couple of blocks in this series, and he's averaged 6 boards on the defensive end of the court. Now, Claxton's also making 67% of his field goals in this series as well. And, of course, when you're talking about offense, it's been Mikal Bridges who's averaging 25 points a game in this series. And he's also making 42% of his three-pointers. Now, total-wise, games 2 and 3 of this series did fall under the total. The Nets also have gone 63% to the under against the East at home. Meanwhile, the Sixers saw unders recently with the likes of Boston, Milwaukee, and Dallas. Give me Brooklyn +2, under 209. Next matchup, Suns, Clippers, 3:30 Eastern tip-off. Phoenix is -7.5, totals 226. Now, the Suns are averaging 121 points a game through 3 contests in this very playoff series. The Suns are also one of the better three-point shooting teams right now in the Western Conference. Torrey Craig's drilling 62% of his attempts from downtown in this series. Meanwhile, Devin Booker is dropping 41% of his long balls in these playoffs. He's also averaging 36 points a night in this series. Now, they're facing a Clipper team on the other side who's going to work without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard now. And as tough as the Clippers have been defensively, they do allow more second-quarter points than most clubs in the West. Now, total-wise, the Suns saw unders recently against the likes of the Spurs, Timberwolves, and this very Clipper team. They've actually held Los Angeles to just 107 points a game in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. And as far as the Clippers are concerned, they've gone 27-15 to the under in their own building this year. That's good for 64% in that category. And once again, in their last 10 meetings with Phoenix, the under cashed in 60% of those outings. So once again, if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. Give me Phoenix -7.5, under 226. Next matchup, Bucks Heat, 7:30 Eastern tip-off. Milwaukee's -4.5, totals 221. And even though Giannis is banged up right now, I still think Milwaukee can get the job done here. They've been solid on the road this season, and they've been real tough to shoot against. As a matter of fact, the Bucks are number 1 in the league right now in defensive field goal percentage away from home. Now, they're facing a Miami club who scores fewer points a game than any other franchise in the NBA. When it comes to rebounding the basketball, Miami's currently in the bottom 3 in offensive boards. Now, injury-wise, Hero and Jovic are out. Lowry's questionable. When it comes to the total in this one, Milwaukee's seen 63% of their road games against Eastern Conference opponents stay under the number. The Bucks are also the best field goal defending road team in the NBA. I think I already said that, but just to reiterate that. Meanwhile, Miami saw unders recently against the likes of Chicago, Atlanta, and New York. They also play some fairly tough defense themselves at times. Actually, not at times, most of the time. But that in mind, give me Milwaukee minus 4.5, under 221. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for the video. It's going to be in the Grizzlies-Lakers game, 10 o'clock Eastern tip-off. The LA Lakers are minus 4, totals 221.5. And speaking of that total, the Lakers saw 8 out of their last 10 outings get over the line. Overs against the likes of Utah, Phoenix, and this very Memphis team. The Grizzlies saw 3 out of their last 4 road games get over the total themselves. And when it comes to selecting a winner in this one, there are several conflicting factors that do make this a tough one to pick. Now, for Memphis, Ja Morant's questionable to suit up, and he's certainly not going to be 100%. And the Grizzlies do play their worst basketball on the road. Meanwhile, for the Lakers on the other side, they're one of the worst defensive rebounding teams in the Western Conference. They've also been little threat shooting the long ball on offense for most part of the season. So if you want to see whether I'm laying a couple of buckets here with the Lakers, or if I'm catching a handful of points with Memphis, this game's being featured as my board member tier package bet on my website. But as far as making a free pick is concerned, give me the over 221.5 in that game. And with that, guys, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Give me Brooklyn +2, under 209. Phoenix Suns minus 7.5, under 226. Milwaukee Bucks minus 4.5, under 221. With my next and final free pick for the video, give me the over 221.5 in the Grizzlies-Lakers game. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on my website. Just a final friendly reminder, if you do end up signing up for a membership on my website, you're going to get access to that membership for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, guys, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.